What's up, y'all? Well, never done. Well, actually, I did. Well, this is Mr. Jermaine, and this is the Raw Review, or the Rent Raw Review, which I'm going to of course, be one of my rents videos for July 9th, 2012. So this is my first Raw reviews in about like 3 or 4 weeks. But but your boy Jermaine, Mr. Jermaine, been busy, but been watching Raw. So let's. But I'll tell you I'll tell you on what some of the little or few things that I like on Raw, and then pretty much 90 or 95% of them I don't like. So let's get into it. So as you've seen or know or haven't seen, the opening started with AJ. She called out CM Punk. She proposed. Well, she proposed on something. Proposed to Punk. Said, "Will you marry me?" And then before Punk could answer, Daniel Bryan said, "No, no, no. You supposed to be the one for me. Yeah, Punk is using you and all that. So you should be the one for me." So Daniel Bryan proposed to AJ, "Will you marry me?" And and like Punk said, this is the lowest crap that he ever heard or been into. So, like, if you don't marry her, like, where's your ring? Huh? Where's your ring? Well, probably I bet none of those three have a ring. But anyway, as it goes, but before they got into it, Punk and Daniel Bryan, we had the return of the anonymous general manager. Yep, the anonymous general manager. That we haven't heard since we haven't heard since last year's spring, also. So the anonymous general manager had man match, general tag match. Punk and AJ teaming up with Daniel Bryan and Eve. Now on to it. To squash match, quick one, which is quick. Sheamus versus Swagger, which ended in a minute or two, pretty much a minute. So you've seen that Sheamus won, and have ADR on the Tantron telling him that he's going to be the next World Heavyweight Champion, and showing his fancy car, getting into his fancy car. But I would rather like it to see this have it spicing up, juicing it up. If a Sheamus would ran to the backstage, while ADO was talking, about the rail, and get payback on which ADR banned him on across his hood car on Sheamus. But then again, he had Sheamus delivered the message for Bro Kick. So this moving on, and then we'll have the backstage segment talking to Zack Ryder, who's going to be the temporary GM for SmackDown, which was called Zack Down. Which would be funny for them to give that name, which is quote unquote now, which they kind of, screwed it up just for 1 week, but just screw the catch to have it called Zach down. Never, I mean, ever take the name of the Rock phrase, which The Rock made Fred famous of, and made the show the rest history. But since was looking, it's gonna be playing the Sherlock Holmes and such of the non-SWAT GM. So on to this very quick match that just ended under a minute, which is low tensile with Kristen. Low tensile, beat Kristen real quickly. I didn't see it, it happened so fast. If you bleep, you'll miss it, like I did. And the character for low tensile is just getting boring and dull every week in, week out. Ugh. So on to the next one. So we got Jericho show a tag match against Cena and Kane, which was a decent good match, but when it decided to talk, the scene, then they noticed that the tag match was going it's going too long, which they had to cut it and shorten it, and then Big Show grabbed Kane in the leg or something like that to have a disqualification. When was the last time we've seen something like that? Something with a DQ in the match, or the DQ like that. Bradley saying, just putting it out there. And then we have Big Show dominating, beating up people, Jericho and Kane left and right, and Cena, and then just Cena, as the Superman as he is, came out with the ladder with his own, when the show was showing him how showing how dangerous he could be with the ladder. And after starting Jericho and Kane, and as you know, Cena the best show out of the ring and pulling it up to the wall. But before the match, his speech telling him, that he's going to win the Money in the Bank and cash it in. So, but I'm just thinking to myself, that it's good and all that you give your prediction, but you kind of sort of getting letting giving away your results, which we all know it's not gonna be surprised if you go win. So just freaking give me a break. So I'll try to hurry this up. So as I know I gotta get to bed in a few minutes. Got the Money in the Bank qualifying match, which I'm running here. It's Sin Cara and versus Heath Slater. Sin Cara beat Heath Slater with the roll-up pin, whatever, and then had the 1, 2, 3 on Heath Slater, and then Heath Slater had the mic and said that this is awful disgrace. I should be in the Money in the Bank. I'm the future world champion. If anybody's challenging anybody, former world champion or whatever, just come out there. Doesn't care who it is. Jericho, Punk, Punk is champion, but Jericho, whatever, just bring somebody out there, and then got somebody, Bob, the return of Bob Backlund. Yes, Bob Backlund, which is y'all fans, old school fans can remember. So they held the championship for a good, I'm pretty sure it was 800 something days. of it. There was what 3 to 4 years. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere in my magazine, my magazine case of the WWE magazine to to find out what was who had the longest championship reign, in WWE in the company's history. So you know, got so Bob Backlund. It wasn't no match. They just it was just just a beat up, and then he played over the kick, and then hit Phil, tried to close on Backlund, but we got them with a chicken wing crossface. Boy. But I'm sure the casual fans will like it, but Smokes, like me, or beginning Smokes, didn't like it, So, just on to the next one. I mean, I can, it's good to see, Bob Backlund come out, since they're doing they're bringing out the legends to hype up the 100,000th episode of Raw. This is be a huge milestone. So, get into that. We'll tell you that at the end. So, and then we got a return. Well, before that, backstage, still looking for the GM and search for the phone, and thought it was Great Khali with his phone. He said, "Are you the GM?" He said, "Nope." Are you the GM? Yes. Which one is it? GM? Another GM or not? Nope. Oh. So continuing on. So that was just a quick backstage rant. Content. So got the return WrestleMania match, but please, oh my God, anything but except for the WrestleMania 27 rematch between Cole and Loyal, which everybody was voting, which I voted no, but WWE, had it ready to where we'll see it happen anyway. For God, peace sake, break up. But we got it, and Cole, not Joe, Jerry Lawler win, but the Anonymous Raw General Manager made the reversal decision because Booker interfered, and Cole got the win. So and then Santino came out and getting tired of such an up and down for the Anonymous Raw GM. So he's going to find out right here, right now. And then GM asked her, like, why are you looking for me? Or something like that. So he wants to know what the GM is. So, but GM is nowhere underneath. So get out of the ring. Say underneath. So he went out the ring, and then he got tripped and went, and Hornswoggle was sure Hornswoggle, yes, Hornswoggle was the Anonymous GM, but since he was pulling Santino underneath the rug almost, and which good for the fans, but the for the casual fans, good for them, but for us, it's just not like that, waste of good 5 to 10 minutes of this shit. But golly. So we have the main event, the individual tag match. But before that, Eve was talking to Punk and say that you've been overshadowed by the names of The Rock, Brock Lesnar, Triple H, and even AJ. So, which she could have a point there. But you know, it is what it is. But I mean, but you know, as I will tell you right now, I'm a Punk fan. I'm a Punk mark. You know, I believe he can do much more than this. I mean, this feud between the triangle feud between AJ and Daniel Bryan is just kind of ruining his image. You know, ruining his image. So we're going to the tag match. So all I could tell you is this went 5 minutes, perhaps, because probably went, you know, before, yeah, you know, running out of time. So it was decent, but you know, but it just ended up a little too fast, you know, just a bit too fast. And then, as I'm going to say it anyway, after the match, when AJ got the pin roll up on Eve, after, you know, Daniel Bryan refused to tag, so and so and AJ and Daniel Bryan, as you know, Punk in the middle of the ring as the show started, and gave him an answer. Gave him an answer, you know. She gave him an answer, you know, at the beginning of the show that someone's gonna be her future wife. I mean, husband. I mean, and so Punk gave him her answer. He said no, but he has, you know, care for if that hurts her, if that's not the proper decision, you know, in the world, but he just declines with that. And then AJ flats Punk, and when Daniel Bryan thought AJ was coming to him, she slaps Daniel Bryan too, so she went on and said yes, chant yes. So I have to tell y'all, but the one thing that I left out that I did like the whole crappy show was the 1,000 one of the 1,000 episode memories of where Triple H and Stephanie were renewing their vows, and and so the, you know, tricked Triple H to thinking that she's pregnant in order to stay with him through the marriage. And that's kind of funny because I was, you know, when I was hearing that on the 92.1 The Beat morning show, being MMS, they was talking about, you know how girls can, you know, trick guys into staying with them, give them the I'm pregnant card. I'm sure every girl had to be doing that. I mean, maybe not all, but I'm just putting it out there, just friendly. But I mean, most, you know, desperate girls do whether they are, if they really are pregnant or not. But it works. So, but it hasn't happened to me yet. But you know, but if it happens, well, let's go react like. But I want proof. Why want proof? Is that my baby or not? All right. So you know, overall, you know, this Raw, you know, just stuck balls to me, and I can't give this show probably any more lower than an F. Perhaps I can't. I give it an F plus or F minus. Well, F minus, because it's been for 2 weeks in a row. Raw was crap. well, it was garbage. Rated G for garbage. So that's been my rant. Right. Well, not has been rant, but ranted as much as I should. But this, oh God, yeah. I don't know if I want to do another Raw review, but you know, since I've been kind of doing it off and on, but you know, watch TNA. Watch TNA other than WWE, Raw, or SmackDown until they can get to the 1,000th episode of Raw, because they just putting out this all this horse crap and all this filler. Until then, until we get to the Raw review, we have almost everybody coming to out from past superstars and past divas and current, you know, WWE stars, all in one roof, and that's going to be going to 3 hours. Now, tell me, you know, they're going to be doing this 3 hours. Now, how in the blue hell are they going to keep us entertained from here on out after the 1,000th episode of Raw from 3 hours? I guess it's good as yours. So is it your first time watching me? Subscribe up above, like this video, comment if you can on my comment section below. So, you know, I'm trying to get some subscribers, as more as I can. If anybody can plug me up, hook a brother up. So, with my NBA Finals T-shirt, as I didn't mention this before, but even though we didn't won the whole thing, the NBA title, but I still feeling that there's still champions in my book, and there will be 2013. I guarantee it. But I'll probably do a random video about that NBA Finals sometime this week or weekend or next week, whenever. So that's it. I'm just gonna spin. I gotta go. Peace out.